Hopefully you didn't take that seriously, but this is the world record that I could find so far. It's 50 pounds, I'm weighing 180 pounds. The point is this, I am begging you for your sake and for everyone that you help with their body to train the tibialis, and I'm gonna explain why, okay? Your knee and your ankle are the two leg limbs. Obviously the hip is in the middle, right? And then you have up here. We're not talking about the hips and everything. We're just talking about in your legs, right? Knee, the quads extend your knee, the hamstrings flex your knee, right? And then in the ankle, the calves extend your ankle. What about the muscles that flex your ankle? You see what I'm saying? So out of the four main leg actions that we have, most programs are completely missing the front one, and it's so easy to train. On zero, so if you're a beginner, just walk your feet out, butt against the wall only, flex your toes up. If you can't get them up without cheating, with straight leg, because we're training what's below the knee, stand a little closer. If that's too easy, stand farther. 2 sets of 25, 3 times a week. Now, intermediate, you could do against the wall. Intermediate is setting a 5-minute timer and trying to get 100 reps. Or, you could start, I prefer to start to load at that point. The reason is because notice the stretch. So now I'm really getting a full range, which you can't quite accomplish from the wall, but you actually, to be really clear, you actually can, but it's relative to your strength, right? So grandma can't get a full stretch, okay? But grandma can use this with light weight and get a full stretch. You see what I'm saying there? So I do like, once you get into intermediate, which is dense strength, I do like loading. And then in standards, the whole point of standards is to create a different standard of what we can train to in terms of human bulletproofing. So a standard represents something that on average only 1 in 100 normal people could do. That's what a standard is, but it's something that anyone can train to, right? So I would say that 25% of body weight would be a standard, and probably, because I don't really think I have the strongest tibialis. I've just been trying to. You see what I'm saying? And in doing so, now things like basketball, it's physically impossible for my own self-induced efforts to cause me knee pain because I'm so built. I explain this in many videos. Anyways, I do think somewhere around 1/3 of body weight would be like truly world class. So that might be for someone, I don't know, what if your job is to make millions of dollars in the NFL kicking footballs? But you know how many kickers I've trained who have nasty shin splints and stuff? My shin splints were so bad in college, I used to have to pre-wrap and tape all the way up to here before practices. And no matter how strong I got my knees, my ankles were the weak point, that I still couldn't jump off one foot. I still struggled with shin splints. So the stronger you get the hips, the more responsibility you have to have a stronger knee. So a more powerful hip only increases your chances of knee surgery if you don't proportionally bring up the knee, and the stronger you get the knee, the more you increase your chances of ankle, shin, Achilles, foot pains and problems, because you're physically able to put more force than can keep up. So that's how I would train it. And last thing, it's totally understandable why this was missed. Even though it's so easy to train, it happens so fast in sports. So hang on, in this last clip, I'm gonna show you how fast it happens. It happens so quick, you might have to watch it again, and you're gonna realize that the first thing that decelerates you when you're going forwards, because no one in Olympic sprinting history has run on their heels, right? But what about when you have to decelerate? What about Michael Jordan's jump shot? We can do all the vertical tests in the world that we want, and yes, you don't need your tibialis because you're standing there. Where's the testing for Michael Jordan's jump shot? So where's the testing for the qualities like staying healthy, a pull-up jump shot, that are actually making athletes millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, okay? Of course the acceleration is important, but the stronger you can accelerate, the stronger the tibialis needs to be to decelerate. Anyways, watch this clip and you'll see what I mean. I'm not blaming anyone. It happens so fast. The tibialis gets used so fast. So it's one of our 4 functions. Knee extension, knee flexion, ankle extension, ankle flexion. Miracles await. Just showed you how to do it. For anyone who's wondering, the home gym guys came to me a few months ago, said, what needs to exist? I described it. Those guys are legends. Look at how user-friendly this is. And do you know how easy this is with light weights? We've already had literally grandmas using it, okay? This is over 1/4 of my body weight. And I can just load up like that with measurable accuracy, right? Think about the strongest people in the world, powerlifters, Olympic weightlifters, they know what they're lifting, right? So once you master body weight, then we want to gradually load in dense, 0 body weight. Dense, the idea is gradual loading, and then standards, the idea is to actually measurably see, how much you can do. All right, I need to shut up. Have a great week.